And because that's the thing, is people just assume I'm signing for a PT, I'll take the first one available, and they'll just get on with it. They don't think, actually ask them questions, see which one fits you, which one suits your needs. Something I did notice is in powerlifting, we would call it the mind muscle connection. So you'd feel the weight as you're lifting to kind of lift more efficiently and better. I like the approach you were saying there, that if the brain's not sure what's going on the inside, it has no idea what's going on the outside. How do we work to get that brain connection with our lifestyle, with our health suited straight away? Are there things that we could do to look at our previous history of like illness and bad health, and to start planning how we should do this?
Yeah, so again, this comes with like spirituality, mindfulness. So again, most people tell you meditation. In the modern, you can't meditate when your brain perceives you're running away from a tiger. So it's a good tool, but the reality is it's not going to be helpful for what the clients that I see. They just don't want to meditate. They just try to, but their mind's so busy they just can't go there. But what does meditation does? It brings you into your body. It allows you to pick up all these sensory feedbacks. Sensory effects go into your brain, basically. Make sense out of it, and then relay that down to these tissues. So again, where can people start with it? Again, I would be starting with mind mapping, writing, putting something down on a piece of paper, putting goals down, your intention, your thoughts, journaling. And again, this is hard for some people. Some people won't even give you 5-10 minutes of doing this because they're in a panic mode and they need to do something more physical. So again, it's about finding what these person's cues are. Maybe it's about talking. Maybe it's about expressing. And again, that would be basically allowing us to reflect and bring some awareness about our actual internal self, or our state, and try to make sense out of that. And then again, we can actually feel or reflect or see how we're actually feeling on the inside. So again, this is where like using self-subjective data, such as things like heart rate variability or tracking your resting heart rate or sleep metrics or your steps. Again, what does that do? It gives you a quantitative number. I need that per se. We can go, okay, how am I actually feeling waking up in the morning? Let me rate it out on a scale of 100. What's my libido like? Let's rate it on a scale of 100. What's my digestion been for the last 24 hours? Let me rate it on a scale of 100. And again, that could be enough to give us that metric and connection to a number and build some awareness. And then from there, we're building this connection and like feeling our body again and putting 2 and 2 together now, where, I did do some training yesterday. I've done some hill sprints. And now from that, I can see my sleep improving. And maybe it could be that. Or you know what? Let me give myself one goal this week, which is to have 5 meals of fish, as an example. And that whole week, my HRV's increased by 20%. So again, it's just like building these connections with simple things like tracking some self-subjective data points, essentially.